Hello and welcome to the first episode of the Opinion Broadcast. Why do I sound like a sponsor?
It's just meant to say that.
Do that again.
Yeah. So, on this podcast, we're all about free thought and free speech. So, here we're going to talk about drama that's happening in the community, news. So we're going to talk about, internet drama. Then we're going to talk about IRL drama, aka news, and we give our opinion on that. And then, in the end, we're probably going to tell some stories that we've experienced in real life. My name is Victor. Most of you may know me as VSwede HD. I'm a multicultural, I can do a lot of shit, pretty much. So, then we have Dank here. He is a dank motherfucker. That's all you need to know.
Yes.
And then we
You're
have
wondering what
Jimmy.
the heck this was, I was pointing at Dank's camera.
Yeah. Then we have Jimmy here, which is...
Yes.
Cool.
I'm just a dirty American.
Cool. Yeah, he's just...
The true American.
Yeah. He is just an American. Dank is just a Finnish boy, I'm just Swedish. That's all. So, let's get right into the drama. So first, we have a lot of drama behind the KSI versus Logan Paul fight.
Oh, shit.
So if you don't know, Logan Paul and KSI, they're gonna be boxing each other. And it's gonna be one of the biggest events in probably the history of YouTube. So, there was a lot of fucking drama here. And so, I have written everything down that I need to say here on these notepads. And this one is especially large. And we're gonna give it our opinion after each line break. So,
wait, how do I know it fits a line break?
I'll tell you all it's time to give our opinion.
Okay.
So, first of all, so Deji, which is KSI's little brother.
Right when we're fixing to start, I get freaking cold!
We'll be right back. We have technical difficulties.
We'll be right back.
I can just cut it.
With me?
For what?
Okay, that answers my question. Thank you.
You're welcome?
What? Lady, we're recording a podcast here. Alright?
Okay.
Don't try to pull some stupid shit on us.
That's one way to start it.
We're sorry about the interrupt. So, already we have some comedy here before I can even say my shit. Oh, this is
already a good start.
Yes.
This is already great. So first of all, so what started this drama? So Deji, which is KSI's little brother, he said that Jake Paul and Logan Paul's dad, Greg Paul, they hit a fan at the press conference in the UK. And Deji said there was videos and witnesses that saw it. And Deji said that Greg filed a lawsuit at him. But Greg confirmed that was false and there are no videos of Greg assaulting a fan, but only videos of a fan assaulting Greg. Time to give our opinion so far?
If there's no proof of Greg assaulting it and instead the fan assaulting him, I guess it
Stupid
seems
lies.
legitimate.
Yeah. It's just stupid lies and all that. That's mostly what YouTube is, just pointing the finger at each other. Yeah. Dank, any other opinion?
Only that this opinion that there's actually some footage showing Greg Paul pushing some of the fans away while he was entering some kind of a building.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Because
That's actually understandable, though. I mean, not to interrupt you, Victor, but
fans were pretty much assaulting him.
yeah.
Yeah. So, now we have a long boy.
So,
Logan uploaded a video titled, quote unquote, "Dear KSI, here's why I walked off stage, ... So at the press conference in the UK, he walked off stage. First reason why is because the moderator True Jordy was being biased. And so while the suicide forest situation was happening, and if you don't know what the suicide
trust
forest
me, I
situation
know,
is,
and I still hate the guy for that.
Yes. So True Jordy uploaded a video with the title "Logan Paul exploits dead body," where he gets pretty emotional about the situation. And for some reason, he was moderating the press conference. Logan said in the video, and everything that these people say, I have typed out exactly what they said, word by word.
Jesus.
to get the information truly correct. So, Logan said, why is this one-sided? Why did the moderator let JJ talk for 5 minutes and 20 seconds straight? Yes, I timed it. And why are we not talking about the fight? And then I remembered, holy asshat, this dude fucking hates me. Then Logan goes ahead in the video, Logan goes ahead to show Jordy talking shit about Logan. Then he goes on to say, while those things may be true, and you or anyone is free to have whatever opinion they want about me, I just don't think the moderator of the press conference, the person who should be neutral, and the person who should be driving the conversation, should be a Logan and Jake Paul hater. What the fucking tits, bro? What decision was that? Whose decision was that? And he's the one who reminded KSI to call Jake and I out after his last fight. Because if you don't remember, KSI almost forgot. And then Logan shows a clip of Jordy being the moderator of the KSI versus Joe Weller fight and reminding KSI. And then Logan goes after KSI saying how he's saying he's a better person, but he really is a really bad person. We all, quote unquote, we all know I was wrong. We all know I fucked up. But the difference is, every single day I am working hard to craft a better version of myself, and you're not. For example, KSI, I did not want to take the low blows. I did not want to get personal, but you're bringing up my new girlfriend. Then it shows a clip of KSI saying in a press conference, you've got a new girlfriend now, Chloe Bennett. What's up, babes? And then the audience starts chanting, she's a hoe. Then KSI goes on to say, so why don't you introduce me to her? Apparently you only have 85% of your testicle. Let me give her the extra 15%. Then Logan then proceeds to show videos of KSI sexually harassing women. One about Casper's sister, joking about how KSI will fuck her sister. And Logan decides to show a video his sister made named Sexual Assault My Experience. But her video wasn't about KSI. Yes, she was mad at JJ for joking about it, but the video wasn't about him, so there's a bit of manipulation. So, time to give our opinion.
Well, for one thing, I know for a fact I'm triggered.
Yes, same.
Because this is fucking stupid!
Yeah, drama in general is kind of, all this pointing fingers and all that is pretty stupid. So,
the only thing I agree with, or maybe only two things, I still haven't decided completely on the second, is the one thing I do agree that the moderator should be neutral, despite personal opinions. He's a moderator, for Christ's sake.
He is, he needs to give both sides, But the thing, Keemstar commented about this.
It's like, what are they? It's like food testers. You gotta bring personal taste aside.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, but the thing.
Hold on, I have two things, Victor.
Yeah. You have your second reason.
The second thing, which, like I said, I'm not completely built on this yet. He says he's trying every day to make a new version of himself, right?
Yeah.
If he is, where's the proof?
Well, yeah. The thing is, he's like, apparently he's like talking to like people who committed suicide and thinking like trying to play like he's trying to say like, oh, I've learned and suicide is not funny, and if you need help, call this number, which is kind of good, but still at the same time it's like it feels a little bit manipulative.
Little bit.
Yeah. So Dank's opinion?
Triggered, more triggered, and last but not least, triple triggered.
Yeah. So what do you agree with and what do you not agree with then?
It's literally the same with Jimmy.
Yeah.
That
yes, be neutral
and also
and
should be
all that.
fucking neutral on that shit.
Yeah. The thing is, KSI like one good point that Keemstar came up with is that he thinks he should he said like shouldn't press conferences be about roasting each other.
Why?
That's the thing. But Logan's like changing it up to be something else. But then I don't completely agree about bringing up like your girlfriend and shit like that, because that's a little bit.
Why was KSI being a dick out of nowhere?
Yeah, that's like a little bit. Yeah. I don't know. Have we all given our opinion?
Yes, we have.
All right.
No,
Next
I
part.
actually have a question before you Go on.
Yeah.
Do you agree with press conferences should be about roasting each other?
A press conference, it should. Well, obviously, I agree. I agree with some of the things that they're talking about in the press conference. Most of it should be about the fight itself, but then some things, of course, you can roast each other sometimes a bit, like left and right, if you want to.
TV show humor.
What?
I said TV show humor.
Yeah.
Yes.
So next part. So when Logan posted that video, KSI, Deji, and Jordy responded. So KSI posted his response video under the title of Dear Logan Paul ... In the video, he is going after Logan point by point. So KSI's best point, according to Keemstar, was this. So KSI shows the clip of Logan's video about Casper and his sister. So KSI says, first of all, this video from Theodora has nothing to do with me. You're literally lying and manipulating your audience. When I made that video with Casper, he and I knew the comments I was making was a joke. I talked with her and apologized, and it was all sorted back then. So I found it interesting that you're bringing up things from so long ago when they were already sorted back then. Then KSI shows another clip from his video, where Logan says, when it comes to the objectification of women, I'm not even sure I have the room to talk, as I've been guilty of this in the past, specifically with my music video, No Handlebars. And then he goes on to delete the video in that video. Then he says, KSI says, okay, fair enough if you want to delete that video, but if that's the case, then you might also want to delete this video as well. Then he goes to show a picture of one of Logan's other videos, what guys actually see, which from what I saw, it seemed like a joke about women's asses. So it was this girl squatting in the gym. Then Logan and two other males look over, and every time she squats down, her ass increases pretty much.
Yeah, I have seen
like
that.
Her ass cheeks.
It's like
Yeah.
what the men see.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah. Then KSI says, then he says, and this video, where he shows another image of his video, my next music video, ... sexy. Where Logan says, I had this idea where I would ride them, but like a bicycle, not in the sexual way. So we're gonna make this thing as a formation out of people. It's called a human bike. We're gonna put the girls and me on this platform and then roll down the street. The issue is it looks kind of ridiculous. Then he shows a clip of humans representing a bicycle with someone riding it. Except it's gonna be 4 girls, then me on top of them. The issue is we haven't told them that we're doing this yet, so that should be fun. Then KSI shows another video named The Secret to Getting Any Girl, where Logan zooms the camera onto a girl's tits and ass. KSI says, or do everyone a favor and delete your whole channel. Let's give our opinion on that.
Shots fired, dude.
Indeed.
Yup, shots fired.
Hold on. So, one thing we can all agree on, Logan Paul's a fuck.
Yeah. I would call him a hypocrite. Well, one thing is that he said, KSI said that the video first of all, that sister video was a bit manipulative. But the situation with
I have something about that I wanted to say.
Yeah?
Didn't it say in a previous paragraph that Logan Paul, I think it was Logan, admitted himself lie or whatever?
About the sister thing?
Yeah, I think he mentioned that himself. He already admitted that it was a lie, and KSI just kind of repeated it.
He didn't admit it. He has tried to. I said that because I looked into the video and I saw it wasn't about KSI at all.
Didn't Logan Paul say that it wasn't, that even though it wasn't about KSI, I'm still gonna bring it up? Didn't he say that? Or something close?
No, he didn't.
I swear I heard that, though.
What?
I swear I heard that. I swore I heard that somewhere, though.
Maybe. But then, the thing is, KSI said this was sorted out a long while ago. Obviously, you probably shouldn't bring up old stuff, because, old is, we always keep improving as human beings, the further time goes. So, he's probably improved from that.
Some of us do.
Yeah. But the thing is, Logan probably didn't know they sorted this out already.
But can
I
I
don't
just
know.
say,
I don't
if
know
he
if
did-
they said that it was sorted out publicly long before.
Can I just
when
say
was
that if he
happening.
did
Might
know,
be.
it, he's still a piece of shit.
Yes. So, with those videos, he looks like a hypocrite. Honestly, to my eyes, he looks like a hypocrite.
He looks like a douche to me. A douchey hypocrite.
Yeah. Dank, any opinion?
No opinion.
Alright.
The only
so
the only
Deji-
opinion Dank has right now is triggered.
Yeah, always triggered. Then Deji uploaded a video titled "Shut Up, Logan Paul," where he responds to Logan saying that Deji got all the fans to attack the Pauls in England. Deji had another thing to point out. So, so Deji shows a clip of Logan saying, "What made these fans so aggressive and so violent?" And then I remembered, Deji told them to be. So Deji says, and this is a rough transcription because it was kind of hard to hear what Deji had to say. So I tried to transcribe what Deji said as good as I could, but it was a little bit confusing to understand. So most like 50% of it, well actually 75% of it may be correct, while the other 25 may be wrong. So he says, according from what I could hear, you can go out and find them in London. Do whatever you want. I don't care. This is our country. This is our territory. You don't know how it is in England. We will shank you, twist the knife, and leave it in. That's what we do. We're grown men. That's what we do. Rest in peace, Logan and Jake Paul. That's all I'm saying. Rest in peace. Do what you want to Jake Paul and Logan Paul. Then Deji then shows a clip of Logan saying, "I'm pretty sure this is against YouTube's policy for this exact fucking reason." Deji says, "You know what, Logan? I like how you didn't add the part where I said don't attack them. You know, in the video, right? In the video, right? I didn't say that, right? I didn't say don't attack them. I mean, this is the part where I say I don't attack them." Then he shows the clip of him saying not to attack Logan and Jake yet until they have done it. So then Deji continues, "I mean, Logan, if you're gonna be manipulative, at least do it the right way. Don't shine me in a bad light, alright?" And then Deji goes on to mock what Jake and Logan are gonna be wearing. So that was that. Any opinion?
No opinion.
Yeah, I don't feel like he added too much to it.
Say.
Yeah.
Really, he just said a British line. It's just like, "Hey, we're Britain. We go fuck you and leave it in."
Yeah, we're gonna fuck you up. So next part is with True Yordi. So Logan said True Yordi was biased and Logan didn't want him to commentate. True Yordi uploaded a video titled "Responding to Logan Paul," where he was defending himself.
Wait, the
then
fucking
after the-
moderator got in this?
Yeah, cause Logan said that the moderator was biased
Oh, great.
and he didn't want him commentating. So he came out with a video responding to Logan Paul where he was defending himself. But then after the video came out, KSI's manager Stewart, he responded to a fan on Twitter. So @I am Nick Roper said, @Stuart Jones, is it true that Logan Paul is blocking True Yordi from commentating on this fight? Surely this ought to be yours and KSI say, since this is your booking. Stewart responded, "Yes, it is true. We would love True Yordi to commentate on the fight. Unfortunately, it's a 50-50 contract which gives Team Paul approval on any decisions that are made around the event, including the presenting team. And people were pissed. And even so pissed that petitions were made. But on the, I believe, the 30th of July, True Yordi tweeted, "Just got off the phone with Logan Paul. I can confirm I am commentating the biggest event in internet history, KSI versus Logan Paul. Thanks to everyone who asked for me to commentate." Logan quoted the tweet, saying, "Good chat, brother. Let's get ready to rumble." True Yordi said in a video sent to Keem, quote unquote, "It's important to me that I do a better job, not just for everyone fighting, but for YouTube. It's important to me that I do a good job and do everyone proud. It's important, it's important for me that I do a good job and do everyone proud. I want to put on a good show. I'm really looking forward to this fight. August 25th. I'm gonna be there. Front row seats. I cannot wait." End quote. Any opinion on that?
Not really, but I do have something funny.
What?
You know how you kept on saying, like, a good show?
Yeah?
Was I the only one that always thought of regular show pops? jolly good show.
Really good show.
Every time you say good show, you should just pop.
Yeah.
Very
So
nice.
yeah. So pretty much what this was saying was that True Jordy responded, and most people got pissed off, and then Logan was like, "Oh, well, I'm kind of sorry for this." Well, they both of them apologized for what they did wrong, and then they were just like, well, you can commentate if you like. You can commentate as long as you keep it neutral." And yeah, I think it like turned out great in the end.
Okay, here's a good question.
Yeah.
When the fight rolls around, who are you gonna be rooting for?
Oh yeah. Well, I saw KSI beat Yo Weller, like fucking hard. I believe KSI will win.
The only problem.
I'm gonna say it.
The only problem is with that, Victor. Even though, well, they're both kind of cunts. Well, 3 of them, since all 3 are fighting. But rather or not who I think is the better YouTuber, I honestly think the Paul brothers might have an advantage due to their past experience in boxing.
Yeah. Well, I kind of feel like, well, before they wanted to do like an MMO fight or something, and I don't know why, but I know that fucking I feel like Jake and Logan's are a bunch of tricksters because of what they've done in the past.
They
So
are.
I feel like, yeah. So I don't know, but I kind of have a small like little. I have like a small little thought in my brain that they may or may not cheat a little bit, but I don't know.
You're
But
just going at the moment like,
yeah, yeah. Honestly, I think KSI will win, not because he's black, but because I feel like fucking.
that sounds a bit racist.
Yeah. Well, you know.
It's like, just making sure we're not racist here in this podcast.
Yeah, not because he's black, but just because I like him and I can't think of words to say.
Just I like him.
Yeah, I feel like he's super strong. He beat the shit out of Yo Weller,
He did.
so I feel like if he can beat him, he can definitely beat Logan. Then we're also gonna have a bunch of undercards. Two that I'm excited for. One is Deji versus Jake Paul, and then we have Scarce versus Raka Raka. Really looking forward to that. So
Hey, what's up,
That
guys?
was the
It's Stairs here.
yeah, so that was the KSI versus Logan drama.
Before,
Let's move on to
Hold on.
yeah.
I just want to be clear. I do not like the Paul brothers. I like
Yeah.
KSI much more. However, fight-wise, it's pretty much 2 against 1, and the Paul brothers have a tad bit more experience with boxing.
Well, I actually think KSI has more experience, honestly.
How so?
I feel like KSI
they
has
both-
trained.
They
I
did
feel like-
go through proper training and all.
Yeah,
like,
I feel like
he
KSI
did.
did more training and has done it for much longer, I believe. But I may not be completely correct with that. But I don't know.
I hope KSI wins.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
do I. So let's move on to the Pewdiepie and
Pewdiephile.
Lovato. Let's move on to the Pewdiepie and Demi Lovato drama. I think most people know about this, but I'll explain it. So, Demi Lovato is a singer who was hospitalized a week ago because of a drug overdose. She is still alive, but then PewDiePie tweeted out a meme with text next to a picture of Demi saying, "Mom, can you give me the money for burger?" The mom in the meme responds with, "To buy burger?" Demi in the meme says, "Yes." And then the next picture shows Demi with drugs, supposedly, and the picture caption saying, "Actually buys heroin like a boss." The mainstream media responded with outrage, pissed off at the joke. And of course a few of the media is lying a little bit about you. I'm looking at you, We the Unicorns. Because they titled their article, "PewDiePie shared a disgusting Demi Lovato meme and the internet dragged him." The internet did not drag him. The mainstream did. Any opinions? Shit timing,
Well, good-
honestly, in my opinion.
What?
Good fact.
What did you say?
here is that
I honestly feel like PewDiePie posted that meme at the worst time.
That was
yes.
complete bad timing. Disgusting timing, in fact.
Yeah. Disgusting, yeah. Thank your opinion?
Only this that don't never trust fucking media with anything.
Yeah,
It's
don't trust
related
the media
to
with
fucking,
everything.
like,
But
gaming
the
and
media Yeah, the real media had a reason to be angry, because obviously you can't joke about people almost dying or, a drug
Diagnosis.
overdose.
Indeed. By the
Yeah.
way, just super quick thing to think about. Is it really safe to post this, Victor? To get involved with this?
What do you mean?
Like, you're posting this, aren't you? The podcast? Is it
Yeah.
really safe to get involved with all this drama?
Well, we're not really getting involved, we're just giving our opinion on it.
To the internet, one opinion could be you just diving in, getting involved. Or diving into the pool of involvement. You know that, right?
It's definitely safe, though. I don't think any big YouTuber will come out like, oh, hey, fuck this guy. He's making a podcast talking shit about me. Hey, go fucking hate on this guy.
I hope
Holy
it
shit,
doesn't happen.
That will definitely not happen.
Hate on this guy.
Hey, fuck this guy! Fuck you too!
Yeah, fuck this guy. Fuck this guy. The next part of the story, I think this will, just silent your opinions, because I think this is kind of the end of this drama. So PewDiePie tweeted after all the drama, deleted meme, I didn't mean anything with it, and I didn't fully know about the situation.
Yeah,
I realize
bad
now
timing.
it was insensitive. Sorry. Opinion? He did good. He did good. He deleted it, he said fair point, I fucked up.
Yeah, he owned
Yeah.
up to it, and that's proof it was just straight disgusting timing.
Yeah. Disgusting timing, really.
Yes.
Thank opinion?
Only the opinion that never trust fucking media.
Alright. As always.
Never trust fucking
So-
media. I could just
Yeah.
imagine just two medias fucking.
So anyways, let's talk about the FouseyTube situation. I think me and Dank, I think we know about this. I'm not sure if you know about it, Jimmy. But I'll tell you. So, while in Australia, FouseyTube was talking about a new show he's doing, quote-unquote, Hate Dies, Love Arrives. Which is apparently, according to Fousey, quote-unquote, the new Coachella. So it was taking place in Los Angeles.
I don't know either show.
At the Greek Theater. And according to Fousey, Drake was going to be there, but it was confirmed by OVO that Drake was not planning on coming. In fact, Drake didn't even know who Fousey was. And at the time of the event, Fousey uploaded a song to YouTube, Apple Music, Google Play, and Spotify titled For Ghost. And it seemed to be a diss track on Rice Gum. And apparently this next Coachella, quote-unquote, was about promoting peace and love. So, any opinion right now?
I can already see where this is going.
You can already see where this is going.
Yes.
Yeah. So, any opinion on this guy again?
As I said, I can already tell where this is going.
So, let's continue then.
Yes.
So while the other YouTubers and artists were on stage, there was a bomb threat called in. So police came and everyone had to be escorted out of the Greek Theater. So everyone was wondering what happened, because there was no confirmed reason. Then Fousey came and paid an Uber $50,000 to stand on his car. And Fousey gave a speech about about the show and gave some stories about, for example, how he met Drake. Then Keem then had an interview with Fousey on his documentary about the show, which is a great 3-part documentary. Check it out. And then he stated he didn't care about money and wanted to give it away. He even said that if the cameraman who was filming for Keem filmed his next event, he would fund his next movie. Most people say he's crazy. Any opinions?
Only if he's actually making a movie out of that or whatever.
So if the cameraman, makes a movie,
Yeah.
and Fousey actually funds the entire thing, I would just call him a madman. Absolute madman.
But I would just give him props.
Yeah,
props.
I'd say props to the guy for being the first human, or at least the first famous human, for not giving a shit about money.
Yeah.
Okay, hey Victor.
Well, he's probably not the first famous human, but he is one famous human who doesn't give a shit about money.
Oi, Victor.
I mean,
I know-
I
I know for shit.
don't really care about the money. I just want to help
Yeah.
peeps. And if I get money,
Yeah.
well then I get money.
Well, if you have more money than you ever need in your life, then it's not worth it, really.
I wouldn't say it's not worth it. I would say it's completely worth it, because then if you get too much money, you just simply give it to people who don't have a lot of money at all.
Yeah, really. Yeah. And then apparently now, since that the previous one was a flop because of the bomb threat, he is now making Hate Dice Love Arrives 2 to hopefully be more successful. Do any of you have any other drama you've heard of recently?
Negative.
I probably
Alright.
heard of. I think I heard of one, but nothing comes to mind.
Okay. So let's move on to news. So we have drama, which is internet drama. Then we have news, which is real life news. So first
Unless
off,
it's fake.
there's a bunch of forest fires in Sweden. Yeah, fucking forests have been burning in Sweden like crazy. So much so that I believe you cannot. I believe there's like a fire ban right now. So like you cannot use any fire right now.
I can
It's
I can already picture that if someone is even caught lighting not lighting a match, that's a bad example. If someone's even caught like trying to light a cigarette, they're gonna get arrested on the spot.
Probably.
Yeah, it's like, get your fucking
But
hands up, bitch.
I think it's only illegal like outdoors. Indoors is like maybe that's fine. But yeah, so it sucks, but you know. It hasn't affected it hasn't really affected anywhere close nearby here. Except in town. There was a building that burnt down. We just
You
drove
weren't close
past
to
that.
it, were you?
Yeah. But like nearby my house or anything, nothing has happened, so that's good. I will not be disappearing for a long time.
Very nice.
Then tomorrow my house just
By the
burns
way,
down.
funny story, Victor.
Yeah?
For you saying you will not be disappearing for a long time. I don't know if you saw it on Facebook, but Grandma actually did post.
Yeah,
you.
I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna be best friends for a long time, buddy.
Yeah. We're gonna be working on some shit, fam. Yeah. Next news. Hot temperatures in Sweden and Spain. So, in Sweden, it's fucking cooking up. It's like a fucking fireplace right now.
You should
Not
see
only because the
exactly.
forest fires,
You should
but the
see
summer in
Georgia.
general is hot as fuck.
Victor, you should see Georgia and Carolina. We're like the most hottest states so far.
How hot is it right now? Right there.
Right now, I don't have a temperature gauge near me, but it's like
Yeah.
always getting in the hundreds and 90s lately.
Yeah.
Or at least in Fahrenheit. I don't know what it is for you guys in Celsius.
But in Spain, I heard that right now, like today, it was like 42 degrees outside in Celsius.
Jesus.
What is that in Fahrenheit?
Let me actually try to look it up real quickly.
By the way, while
40
you're doing that, speaking of like Carolina, I think it's either Carolina or California. But guess how hot it was there?
How hot?
Literally like 2-3 days ago.
Yeah.
134 degrees.
Oh
Fahrenheit.
Jesus. So, in Spain, 42 degrees. It's 42 degrees Celsius apparently. But I'm hoping this is hot. So, according in Fahrenheit is 107.6 degrees.
That's pretty hot.
That's pretty hot. Okay, good.
That is pretty
So,
hot.
well, I mean that's not good at all.
It's not good
Any
at
other
all,
news you
but-
have heard of? Yeah. Any other news you have heard of recently? Actually, one thing, the problem with it being hot in Sweden, my AC, it doesn't really work too well. So, it gets pretty hot in here. That's why I have 2 fans.
Do you remember when the other day my AC broke and I just had this little ass fan next to my table and you guys were like, "What is that?" Like you guys could actually hear it in the background.
Yeah.
By the way,
It
guess how much,
literally- dude,
how hot is
The
that
fan,
outside?
the little
for
fan
me?
was so
Hold on.
powerful.
Hold on. Wait for Jimmy to talk.
The little fan was so powerful. Okay, hold on. Let me show you. The little
Yeah.
fan. You see this table? Can you see it?
Yeah, we see. I think so. Yeah.
It is. Yes, I'm sitting Indian style. It is. It is like. So you can already guess how high that is off the ground because it's almost level with my bed, right?
Yeah.
I had it on that table. It literally was so powerful that it shook from the table down into the floor and up into the desk my computer was on. It was shaking my fucking computer. And it was on
Nice.
it was a little ass fan on this table and it was shaking my computer.
Shocking. Yeah. Dank, what did you want to say?
Guess how hot it is at the moment outside?
How hot is it in Finland?
20.5 Celsius.
20.5 Celsius.
And how hot is inside my room at the moment?
So that's 68.9 degrees Fahrenheit. Almost
It's-
69 degrees Fahrenheit. Meme.
Well,
That is actually a
that.
very good temperature to be at.
But
Yeah.
my room is 30.9 degrees
Oh, that's hot.
Celsius.
That's hot.
And my PC is at the moment running from my CPU. It says 33.
Dank doesn't even need a heater in his room. He just needs to leave his PC running and he's good.
Just look. Hold on.
Oh Jesus, yeah.
I have one fan here and one fan there. You can't
Wait,
see
so you have two
because-
fans?
Yeah, I have two fans.
I have a small fan up there, big fan down there, and then we have a big fan downstairs that blows in. You know.
I got a phone
Good air.
here so I can use the flashlight so you can.
So, well, I hope you all have some good stories, cause I'm gonna tell mine first. So we have a we have another segment here where we tell stories that's been happening in our lives. So, first story from me. So I was actually these two actually kind of combined into each other. So, well, so I think it was on not this Thursday, but I think it was Wednesday, I believe. Yeah, Wednesday. So, I think so at least.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's Tuesday. I don't completely remember the date, but I was visiting my dad's work because we would I was hungry, so I ate at this place, and then the owner of the place where my dad works was like, "Hey, do you want a little bit of cash?" And I'm just like, "Yeah." So refill the refrigerators with fresh drinks. And I'm just like, "Okay, I can do that." So I did that. I got paid 200 kroners, which is around $20.
I remember this.
Yeah.
Same.
Like,
And
then-
I used that money to buy
that's
us
a lot of
Viscera
money
cleanup
for you
detail.
guys.
Yeah. That's the money I used to buy Viscera cleanup detail.
And we should play that later.
Yeah, we should record that.
Wait, how
Anyways.
did you turn it into digital cash?
What?
How did you take that and turn it into digital cash? Is there like a bank right next to your house or something?
No, I just have good parents.
Imagine when you live next to a fucking bank. Nice.
Yes. Now I
This
just
is
give the
like-
money to my parents and
It's
then they
like, well,
put
time to go
it.
to the bank.
No, I just give it to my parents and then they turn that into Steam Wallet cash. Because that's the only wallet cash that's the only cash that matters to me. Steam Wallet.
Yes.
Then when we were walking, I think this was actually yesterday. Yeah, yesterday when we were I was at my dad's work again, but I didn't work this time. I just waited for him to finish his work so we could go and buy buy snacks and candy and all that, which I have
Nice
right
stuff.
here. So I was doing that. We were walking past here, so I saw bird shit on the ground, and I'm just like, alright, that's a lot of shit. Then I looked up, so there's a university near where my dad works. This university had like above here had like a glass like a hall with glass walls.
Yeah.
On the walls, like on the outer walls, they painted birds. And then then when I looked down, I saw bird shit, real bird shit.
Seriously.
Yeah, it's a stupid little story I wanted to say. Do you all have any other stories to say? I think Jimmy has one. It starts with N, and then it ends with H. Can you figure it out, fam?
Oh.
Do you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Starts with N and ends in H.
Yeah, let's switch it up a little bit. Do you get it? Switch. Yeah, you wanna tell the story? You wanna tell what you got?
Victor.
Yeah.
You are retard.
No. I am not. I am not. Jimmy has gone away. We can't see him in the camera. There it is. Nintendo Switch.
I got the Nintendo
Y'all
Switch.
can't see it, but he got a Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
Oh
shit!
Oh shit!
Oh shit! He fell on his bed, and he's doing the shit I do in my bed.
Nice. Yes, I got a
freak out.
Switch. And Mario Kart
Yay.
8 for it.
Any other story you would want to say, Jimmy?
Took me 5 hours to beat Sans. You should probably know that.
Yeah. Check out that video, by the way.
Yes, please.
Well,
Links in the description.
So, let me see. I So yeah, I got the new Switch and Mario Kart 8 to go with it. I graduated high school already.
That's
Nice.
cool. Cool!
Cool stuff, man.
That's very cool, fam. That's very nutty. That's very hip.
By the way, guess
I
what,
am-
Victor?
Yeah?
So in all of my school years, and I don't think even in elementary school I did this, I never once made all A's, right?
Alright.
But like, even though I had the highest IQ in my elementary school, I still didn't make all A's. But
What?
last year in my first semester, which
I
was
gave
my
you my
hardest
heart.
working semester, I finally achieved all A's.
Nice!
And guess what?
Nice.
It was by a margin. You want to hear the story?
Alright. Let's hear it.
So there were
Story
two
time.
reasons why it was in. There's two reasons why it was in the
Nice.
margin. Reason
Yep.
one is Spanish class, right? So here's the thing. It was the last test. Stroke. It was the last test. It was the last test of the semester.
Yeah?
So I made a deal with my Spanish teacher. Yeah, I stooped to making deals. But I made a deal with my Spanish teacher that I can get one free teacher check. Right?
Okay.
You know what I mean by that, right?
Yes.
Like, she grades my questions on only one section for...
Okay.
So what I did was, I looked at the test and make sure to see which one that I know for a fucking fact I'm gonna do bad at.
Yeah?
So I did my best there and then filled out the rest of the test, and I showed her that, right?
Yeah?
So I did the math, and here's how it went.
Alright.
So, I knew that I was gonna get all of one section right?
Yeah?
The
Alright.
middle section, I could afford to miss only 2 questions. Only 2.
Okay.
Which would mean one that I did wrong, the ones that I know for a fact I was going to do wrong, I would have to do all of them right. That's the issue.
Yeah?
So when I did all of that right, my math was fucking perfect. Guess how perfect the situation came out.
Oh,
What?
perfect.
So, when I turned her in to get the free grade, as I predicted, all right to missed. But then here's where the problem comes in.
Okay.
The other section I needed all right was all wrong.
Oh,
So, I only had one chance to rearrange the answers. And by dumb luck, I got every one of them right the second try.
Mad lad.
Dude,
Mad lad.
it was
I gotta give this.
really, it was so close to death.
R/mad lad. Actual mad lad.
That was amazing.
Madman.
And guess
Yeah.
guess what? The second situation was even closer.
How close?
Alright.
Okay. So get this. It was on the last day.
Mm-hmm.
Not the last day of school, the last day of that semester.
Yeah. I'm gonna back off. He's a madman.
It was on the
Guys,
last
guys,
day of the
guys.
semester. And I was in graphics
Swing
class.
back.
And it was the last grade in the class, right? It was the
Yeah.
last grade in the class. And I finished it early. I finished it with 15 minutes left. I said, okay, we good.
We good, fam.
So I was
What a
talking with
Victor.
my so I already reported to the teacher I was done. He said he'll be with me
Yeah.
in a minute. And I was just
Okay.
talking with my friends.
Yeah.
Before it starts to get dicey.
Shit's about to get real.
5 minutes left in the class, the teacher still didn't see me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm like, what is going on? So I looked at my friend like, hey, can you give me a minute? So I went back to check on the teacher, and he was still busy. He thought he would be done.
Okay.
So, me and my friend waited down for him. But guess
Yeah.
what? The 5 minutes was up, and the bell rang, and my friend had to leave, but the teacher was still busy.
Alright.
So that means I only had 5 minutes left, like 5 minutes of class and then 5 minutes to get to the bus.
Okay.
I had 5 minutes left, and the teacher was busy. So
Oh.
as I was stressing this, right, like I had to get to the bus. I'm not a car rider. I have to get to the bus. So what he did right I had to keep in mind, by the way, this wasn't a small project I had to show him either. I had to show him a complete calendar.
Oh gosh.
And I still had to print it for him. So I had, in 5 minutes, I had to print the calendar, show him, get his signature, and run to the bus.
I feel like the AOL Nation song would be fucking perfect for that. That situation. Run.
Yeah, that would be perfect. This was like, the second he finishes signing, run. Dude, I hightailed it like I was in a marathon to the bus. I made it with 1 minute left to catch it.
Damn.
Vic,
Actual mad lad.
Guys.
That was fucking nuts.
What if
But
in real life you
thanks
had
to
a
my
fucking
determination, that gave me all A's. I literally passed it with a 90 thanks to that calendar.
Nice.
hard? Okay, guys,
Right.
listen to this.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, what is it?
If you had an actual HUD in real life, mission objective 3, run.
Yeah, mission objective 3, run.
Mission Objective 3. Yeah, you get to the
Activating
bus.
Activating
No,
sound playlist.
there's an actual
Run.
timer on your
Fucking
HUD.
timer above my head.
Yeah, and then fucking, when you get to the bus, you're like, mission accomplished.
And when you're
Achievement unlocked. Pure fucking luck.
Yeah, pure fucking luck. I can confirm
achievement
that.
unlocked, gold.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Dank, any stories you want to tell?
I never ran that fast in my life. I was
Only the-
breathing so hard.
I have
Yeah.
this story from my preschool, and it's actually a thing that I actually have accomplished only
What's up?
Okay.
when I was in preschool.
When you were only in preschool.
like
Alright.
from the 1st grade to the 9th grade, I
Right,
had
tell it.
only once gotten into detention.
Nice.
Only once.
Yes.
I think I don't think we have, like, detention in Sweden. Or most schools
Wait,
don't, at least.
Can I just say something really quick? You just reminded me of this, Dank. Speaking of detention, right? We don't really have detention. We have ISS, if you know what that is.
No.
In-school suspension. We basically...
okay.
It's kind of like detention, but with work.
Oh, okay.
So...
And also one more thing, my school had a little bit of a gift for me if I worked hard,
Okay.
Alright.
and I did it. I did what they asked, and I got this.
You got what?
Oh, shit!
Atlantic Rim. Oh, my man. That's a good
Plus-
fucking gift.
And also, I actually have a picture here, if I can find it.
That picture. Should
Yeah.
I just put it up on the video?
just,
Put it up on video because fuck.
just make it slide in.
There it is.
It just slides across the screen.
Yeah.
Let me try to find it real quick.
Sound effects. Yeet. Ah, alright. Let's just...
The year 8 best student.
Yeah, slide that in.
But, hey,
Nice.
can I, by the way, I actually have many stories for you guys, if you guys want.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's almost been an hour. I want to end it at least at 55 minutes.
Hold on, what are we at so far?
We're at 53.
Okay, then let me
So-
just say real fast, right? It's
Yeah.
not necessarily a story, but, guess what? So, I said
What?
the ISS thing because Dank said he only been in detention once, right?
Yeah.
ISS is basically, for us, detention but with work.
Okay.
So, guess what? Guess how bad of a mischievous kid I was when I was younger?
All bad.
Okay, so get this. In high school, I never had ISS once. By some miracle.
bad boy.
Somehow.
But
Bad boy.
get this. This was not normally the case. I was such a terrible kid. I had ISS in elementary school.
Jesus.
Elementary school.
How sucky was that?
What?
How sucky was it?
I hated it, mate.
So very sucky.
Yeah. Like it's literally just as if you were trapped in a library with nothing else to do but work.
I thought. Well, I mean,
For me-
if you could read books, then you'd probably be sane.
No,
So-
trapped in a library, meaning like not a library, but like the don't talk, don't move kind of situation.
Oh, okay.
And by the way,
Wait, don't move and work. So you pretty much sit on a fucking computer.
Well, there wasn't even a computer. You had to only do paperwork. You couldn't actually do computer work.
Ah.
and by the way,
Hmm.
one more thing.
Yeah. Then I want to tell some stories
The
as well.
current school that I'm in, the library there is good for two things. One, I can get free books that are like being removed from there, and two, free charger things.
Nice.
You're lucky. You know, can I just... Okay, I have a story that's not necessarily for me, but it's actually for the school itself.
Okay.
So, guess what this one dumbass freshman did that ruined everything?
What did he do?
This fucking dumbass. So it literally ruined it. It almost actually. Guess how bad this was? It actually
How
almost.
bad?
So you know the assistive technology for students?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's literally a required thing for schools to give, and this fucking student almost made that get banned.
What did he do?
He legit. Okay, so using his phone, he was like some kind of fucking hacker. I don't know. Using this phone, he got into the school's the school's database and started posting personal information about the principal on Facebook.
Oh shit.
What?
And he was threatening to keep doing it unless they changed his grades.
Yo, mad lad.
They had to
Did
get
he-
the fucking SWAT in on him.
Oh,
They had
really?
to get the SWAT in on
Wait,
him.
SWAT where? Like at his house? or what?
At the school during class. At the school
Where he
during
held that,
class, they
literally held
swatted
that
his ass.
fucking gunpoint.
Dude,
That's a
literally,
mad lad.
the principal was like red in the face, angry. And
Alright.
I'm not even kidding. It legit was.
It's fucked.
So yeah, like permission to bring your own devices gone. This is
Yeah.
gone. The only
Gone.
one that could still have devices was students with assistive technology.
Ah, okay.
But even that was almost gone because of this stupid kid.
You stupid kid.
What makes that even worse is the fact that the principal, like, can I just say, the principal is one of those guys that can shut you up just by staring at you.
Really? Is he super scary?
Dude. Okay, so,
Old man haggis.
3 super quick stories with that, right? Story 1.
Okay.
A good friend of mine, who I will remain anonymous,
Keep it anonymous.
he was the principal of her school,
Actually,
made them cry.
Oh, what?
actually,
He made
can we
the
call that
kids at her
anonymous
middle
boy,
school
like,
straight
Bob?
up, just straight up cry.
Yeah.
Let's
What
give
were
him
you
an
trying to say?
anonymous name of Bob.
What?
Anonymous name of Bob.
Yeah, even though it was a girl, but she wanted to remain
Whatever.
anonymous, so we'll just call her Becky.
Bonnie.
So I won. They made the middle school kids cry. He's a scary
Oh.
principal. Story 2. So you know how if I argue with somebody, I will not shut up, right?
Yeah.
So I am good friends with the principal, right? Because I make friends with everybody.
Yeah.
But
Hello, how are you doing?
hi principal, if you're watching. Anyway.
Hey, principal, if you're... Fuck you. I ain't afraid of your face.
But no, seriously though. Like, he's the kind of guy that
Don't.
will scare your ass to where you just behave. Because guess what? So you know how I will not stop arguing if I argue with people, right? Even if they're yelling at me. I will just yell louder.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
get this.
Dude.
So, he was asking me why I was doing something wrong, right? I was about to give him my reason, but then all he had to do was lean up. He just leaned up to me. Shut my mouth quick.
Wow.
All he did was have to lead up to me, and I could not say anything. I just straight
By
up
the way,
shut my mouth.
guys,
Literally,
I
the
just,
only thing that came out after that was just yes, sirs. I'm not even kidding.
Let Bangkok.
what about your fucking principal? It literally fucking resembles that he was literally trying to act up like fucking Ursa Scarlet from fucking Fairy Tale.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
he can shut you up fast, and all he needs to do is not even yell. All he has to do is lean up to you, and you just know you're
It's like,
fucked.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
super quick story 3 though.
Yeah.
This one's actually about something that happened to me.
oh shit.
There's a story that leads up to this, but I'll save that to another
Get your
time.
popcorn.
Right?
Okay.
Get your
But
popcorn.
unless you want me to share it, I will.
No. Actually, do whatever the fuck you want. I'll add an extra 5 minutes to the podcast.
Okay, sweet.
Go.
Do you want me to do the story that leads up to this first, then?
Sure. Do whatever.
Okay. So, before I tell you the story that I was going to tell you, let me tell you what led up to it, because it'll make more sense afterward.
Mhm.
So, you know something I absolutely despise? Teachers
And what is that?
that get that make you in trouble when you're doing what you're supposed to do.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, you gotta hear this shit, because it is every single person I told this, even some of the teachers at my school that I told this to, all agree this was fucking stupid.
Yes.
So let's see if you guys agree.
Mhm.
So get this, right?
Right.
I was already having a shitty day. I was
Yeah.
so it was my first. It was my
That's my life.
it was my freshman year, my first one because I had two. It was my freshman year, which might I say it was a completely shitty year.
Yeah.
So my first freshman year,
Okay.
I was already having a fucking god awful day. I just wanted to get home.
Yeah.
So while I was, so she told me to do. Okay, get this right. This is a really important detail. She told me to work on my 15 amendments postcards. She
Okay.
told me. Remember that.
Yeah. I told you.
She told me to work on my 15 amendments postcards. So while I was doing that, by the way, side note, which will make it make even more sense. I've been getting MIRs, which is minor incident reports, right?
Yeah.
They're nothing bad to you, they're just warnings. So it's better than an office sent. But because I got so fucking many of them, I was sick of seeing them, you know?
Yeah. Mhm.
So just remember that as well. Remember those two details.
Yeah.
I was sick of seeing MIRs, and she told me to do 15 amendments. Remember those. So,
Yeah.
while I was doing my amendments, she comes over and tells me to do something else. And why am I doing these postcards?
Because
She says, why aren't you doing what I told you to do? And if you don't start doing what I told you to do, I'm going to give you an MIR.
Oh, you stupid bitch.
Bitch, you told me to do these postcards!
Okay, here's a good way to fucking defend off that.
Dude,
Record the secretly record the conversation between the teacher and that shit.
just be like the character from kindergarten. Have a voice recorder.
And then like fucking when she starts talking shit about like, I'm gonna be giving you an MIR for that, and then like, bitch, please, I recorded the latest fucking, and then like
Anyway.
fucking starts the record.
I'm gonna post this on World Star.
Get this though. The second she said that, it's like, I'm gonna give you an MIR for doing what I told you to do, right?
Yeah.
I was done. Guess what? I legitimately, like, just to not punch her in the gut, because I was raising my fist to do that.
Yeah.
Just to not punch her, I literally slammed my fist on my keyboard and got in her face. Like, I swear, every kid in the classroom just went like this. Back the fuck up.
Oh, I'm backing up. No.
Nope. Fuck that shit.
So here's where the principal comes in, right? Remember, he's the type of guy that can just scare you instantly, right? I was actually so fed up that day, like so angry and done with everything, right? When the principal like peeked in, because keep in mind we were friends, you know. When the principal peeked in to like ask what we were doing, right? He like when he peeked in, I yelled at him.
Oh,
Guess what?
Oh, no.
When I yelled at him, it actually startled him. I startled the principal.
Hey.
You were literally like the second scariest person in the school.
Yeah,
Like, oh, shit.
at least right at that moment. I wasn't having anything. I was literally flipping fucking desks.
Really?
I was pissed.
Damn.
I swear I even punched a computer.
Did you destroy it?
No. It was school
Good.
property.
Good.
Even in my mad state, I knew that I didn't want to break that.
No.
Side note, though.
It's just already fucking broken.
Side note, though. I did get so angry once before that I dented a locker. I dented a fucking locker. Anyway.
Damn.
So yeah, I got so fed up that day that I actually scared the scariest person in the school. Or startled, at least.
Says, Nani? He was like, Nani?
Nani?
He's like, whoa, okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not gonna be messing with him.
But yeah, that
That's
was... I was just fed up with so much bullshit that day that I was just sent over the edge.
Yeah. So, I think these were all stories for now today. Final story actually. Final short story. I always keep waking up at 2 fucking p.m. Save me, God! Save me!
Good tea.
God responds with no.
Negative, bitch.
Yeah.
You could just...
So,
Dude, what you should do for that is just like... When you say, save me, God, it's just like Heavenly Light appears and it's a big middle finger.
yeah, so, that was the Opinion Podcast. First episode, great episode. Was a little bit delayed recording, but that's fine. Fuck you, Jimmy. Hey. But yeah, so thanks for listening in. If you like our podcast, please subscribe to this channel. If you're watching on YouTube,
And
if
subscribe
you're
to
listening
our-
on SoundCloud, just follow my SoundCloud, and I'll keep you up to date with both my music and this podcast.
And please subscribe to our channels too.
I'll probably leave links in bios and all that. So that's good. I may just try to get this show on Spotify if possible. I don't know. I'll see if it's
listen
possible.
to it on
Spotify,
Spoofy.
Jesus.
Yeah, I already have affiliation with Spotify with the help of Route Note and my music. So it may be easy. It may be hard. I don't know.
Not sure.
Yeah. All I know is that they need to manually confirm it.
Indeed.
Alright.
Yeah. So that was that. Thanks for listening in, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
PC, everyone.